Hey, welcome, Broken World Entertainment. And James Gunn has made a statement about what the idea behind DC moving forward is, and his approach and inspiration for it isn't going to be the Marvel model. He wants it to be like Star Wars. Now, what exactly does that mean, and how the hell do you want it to be like Star Wars? Well, everything is getting connected in a major way in terms of all the DC properties. So the movies, the shows, the games, the comic books, all that stuff is going to be all linked. Sounds bad when you think Marvel just done that with Kevin Feige and it's not working out so great. The way Gunn is approaching it, as we said, isn't the Marvel model. It's the Star Wars extended universe model, which Disney, of course, destroyed, removed, hid, and now call Legends. But holy hell, do they like to borrow from it? So, as you know, when the movie stopped with Star Wars, comic books and graphic novels and actual books came out, continuing the stories and expanding the stories, and that's the approach he wants to take. Okay, the movie's over, you've watched the movie, you've enjoyed the movie, but this game continues the story, or at least parts of the story. This comic book will connect a thread started in that movie or that game or something. Not full on, from what it sounds like anyway, not full on, hey, you want to watch this movie? Well, you're going to have to watch those 5 episodes of those shows, read them 3 comic books, and play at least 2 of them 5 games. Which is what Marvel have ended up doing. You want to watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which was what, the 4th film out in phase 4? You want to watch that one? You know, the one that comes out almost at the end of the year? Yeah, well, you have to go back to the start of the year and watch WandaVision. They're not going for that approach. So that's good news. But it's definitely showing you that there's more of a structure going forward, which also makes sense. You know, we've heard Zaslav already say, you know, he doesn't want the confusion of like 4 Batman being on screen at the same time. As in, we can't have movies where Ben Affleck's running around as Batman, but then another movie where Robert Pattinson's running around as Batman, and then another one with Michael Keaton, and then another one, and you know, that. They really want to kind of ground it all. Well, of course, we have to see what exactly the Flash movie is going to set up. We know what it was meant to set up, because it was meant to erase Superman and Batman and stuff. Well, in Erase Batman, it was meant to erase the likes of Ben Affleck and stuff, bring Michael Keaton forward, just so he could pass the torch on to Batgirl. The fake Batgirl, because she wasn't the real Batgirl. Because the real Batgirl is not Latina. But at least there's a real structure getting put in place. And taking the expanded universe, yes, Disney, that's what it's called, the Star Wars expanded universe, as an inspiration, I think works better. Rather than just, as I said, hey, you want to watch this movie? Really go back and 5 TV shows ago and watch 4 episodes of that to understand what's happening. Providing, of course, that's the actual approach he takes. But at least there's a structure happening. And of course, we know Superman, Zaslav wants Superman front and center. And Henry Cavill is back. That's right, Grace Randolph. He is back. So interesting times ahead for DC. Let's see what they can pull off. And don't forget, the next couple of movies that come out are the old regime's movies. They are not Zaslav led movies. They're not the James Gunn, Peter Safran led movies. They are still very much the old regime's movies. So Shazam 2, The Flash and Aquaman 2, they are still the old regime. Same as Black Adam. So just keep that in mind. You know, everyone looking at all the movies bombing now at Disney and stuff, they were all movies signed off by Iger, not Chapek. But everyone's trying to blame Chapek. So, interesting times ahead. Only time will tell. We'll have to see what their first actual project is that they're going to announce. Will it be Man of Steel 2, which is also rumored to be somewhat of a soft reboot, which also makes sense. But again, the plan, they may not announce anything until after The Flash, but we'll have to wait and see. The future, it's looking brighter anyway for DC. You know, hopefully from our perspective, hopefully the movies don't get like Marvel brightness and Marvel jokey. Just give me a bit darker and grimmer stuff. Not with Superman though. Give me the hopeful Superman. Anyway, that's the update. I'll leave it here for this one. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.